there, and now it's time to, as you said, work as a team with you. Yeah.
But do you have that sense of responsibility, Prince Harry, for what you're asking Meghan to do?
Of course, that sense of responsibility was essentially from day one, or maybe a couple of months in, when I suddenly realised, actually, this is, you know, I know that I'm in love with this girl, and I hope that she's in love with me. But we still had to sit down on the sofa, and I still had to have some pretty, frank conversations with her to say, look, what you're letting yourself in for is, it's a big deal, and it's, it's not. It's not easy for anybody, but I know that, at the end of the day, she chooses me and I choose her, and therefore, whatever we have to tackle together or individually will always be us together as a team. Should we start? No, ladies first.
No, say it, because I think it sounds really nice with your accent.
What, Archwell Audio?
Yeah.
Archwell Audio.
I mean,
really?
Shall we?
Yeah, let's do it. So, I think she's capable.
So nicely said, isn't it?
I don't know. She's capable of anything. And together, as I said, there's a hell of a lot of stuff and work that needs doing. At the moment, for us, it's going to be making sure that our relationship is always put first. But no, look, both of us have passions for wanting to make change for good, and with lots of young people running around, but. Commonwealth, that's where we're going to spend most of our time, hopefully.
And it was really one of the first things we connected on. It was one of the first things we started talking about when we met, was just the different things that we wanted to do in the world and how passionate we were about seeing change. I think that was, that's what got date 2 in the books, probably.
Plenty to talk about.
Okay, today is December 28th, 2020, and it's 7:17. This is the first time I'm actually recording that late. Usually by 2 or 3 o'clock, that's when I start recording. But yesterday, oh my goodness, I started recording for like an hour, and in between, and I think I got to some really good part, and when I was editing it, I realized that, and then I got disrupted. And I went to take care of something, came back, I guess I became refreshed or something. I started recording for another hour. And by the time I finished, I realized how much I had to edit. I was like, oh my. So all yesterday I was editing. So let's go to my homepage and let's see what's going on. Okay, 286, let's refresh. 286, all right. 286, okay, it matched. I guess now YouTube is catching on, because I think yesterday the subscribers number were not matching. One was showing something different. Okay, 9,457 public watch hour. Okay, let's go on Twitter. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, I didn't bookmark anything. Harry and Meghan being the best dressed royals. So are they on something? On some sort of a magazine that nominate them as one of the best? Okay, because that's the end of the year. All right. Let's look at the next one. I love that suit. Even though guys wear, suit, they all look the same. But for some reason, this one looks really different on him. It looks good, and his tie matches hers, her clothes. You know what I'm thinking here, looking at this picture? Knowing how bad boy Harry used to be, and then look at him now with his wife. I mean, that gotta eat some people's heart out. I don't want to name names, but I'm thinking of a couple of them. To see how he's treating her with that dignity and respect. That's his wife, His wife is treating her like that. Some people might be really jealous of that. Not me, but people around their circles. All right, let me get out of here before I get myself in trouble. Oh, so it's a thread. Okay. Myra on page or something. You know what makes this picture funny? Bland and Boring were on a world tour at the time. Oh my God. Okay, we're on world tour at the time, and half the press packed left when they found out about the engagement, so they flew back to England to photograph it. Oh, really? Okay, I didn't even read this. Okay, this is some of the blends. What is it? Blend and Boring. Okay, Blend and Boring. Okay, that I was thinking of. Okay, I'm not gonna name the actual names. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Especially Boring, I was thinking. Must be jealous to see that Harry's treating his wife with that respect and dignity. Look at her just on her phone laughing. Okay, this suit is the sexiest thing Meg ever wore. She looks boss. Okay, there's one dress that Megan wore. That picture I have, it's her and Harry inside. I don't know where they were. It could be inside the castle, or it could have been her last get together with the people who works with her. When they were closing shop to move, to America or wherever, to leave the UK or something like that. There's a photo of her and Harry walking. I'm telling you, both of them look like a freaking boss. All right, there's 5 comments here. Let's see what they say here. As usual, no wonder people were incandescent with rage. Nobody cares about those two. Well, who are they talking? Sussex Princess. Oh, okay. I think I got the sense that she's saying. Okay. They did the same when Kane and Unable were in Ireland as well. Okay. When I say I understand her, it's not who you think. It's not who's on the picture here. It's the other ones that they're talking about. Kane and Kenneth, or Kane and Unable. She's referring to. Okay, like when they all went back home from Ireland tour earlier this year, because Megan had touched down. Oh my God, the squad are on top of everything. I don't know anything about this. Okay, let me go to the next tweet. Okay, so this is Paige. Harry and Meghan, okay? Archwell audio holiday special coming soon. All the other days, crying. Okay, 28/12/20. Okay, which is today.
I don't know what went into that process. I met the criteria to be selected, but I wasn't. I don't know what went into that process.
Where does she find those clips? Where does she find those clips? Pretty much, she's just waiting just like everybody else. She can't wait for the audio special to come out. Let's see what the other lunatics, the clowns, are saying too. We're waiting. Okay, watching you have a meltdown has been something else. I'm telling you, the people. LOL, it's been entertaining. It is true. When did they say that? Oh my God. Oh, see, that's not me who's saying that. I'm reading it. Oh my God, I can't wait. Okay, nobody knows when the podcast will release. Okay, there's one reply. Everybody's crying. But why did you get my hopes up like that, Paige? Okay. Oh, the GIF page. I'm pleading with you to come back DM. Okay, to come back DM. Okay, unfair. They're protesting. Just wait. They're probably New Year's. They're letting you stuff, all your dinners, and you're gonna have your holiday. What is it? Your New Year's get together. That's when you guys gonna be trained. Because now, I don't know if they're gonna have the ball drop at Times Square this year. Probably this is the first time they may not have it. So at least you'll be seeing that. Okay. All right. This I can't read it, but let me look at the picture. That's Princess Diana. Did she look pregnant here? I'm not sure. And this is Harry. Oh my. They look. They're doing the same kind of facial expression. Look at it. All right, there's no comment here. Okay. So let me get this straight. After a month of downplaying the virus, Marco Rubio is now attacking. Okay, that's U.S. politics. U.S. politics. All right, this one, let's see what he said here. A man in Kentucky used a flamethrower to clear snow and ice from his driveway. For more of today's top stories. Hey, he's smart. If he could do it, shoveling snow is not fun. Let's see. Easy, just melt it. Hopefully, he better be careful so he doesn't burn his house down. Look at him with his sandal and his robe and everything. He's smoking too.
And that's how you clear a driveway.
That's how you clear a driveway. If he has a neighbor, elderly neighbor, just go do that. Okay. Oh, what is that? All I can think of, Randy Quaid and National Lampoon Christmas Vacation. Okay. Shit was full. Oh, that's just nasty. Please look at my flamethrower while I wear my wife's dressing gown because I have such a small... Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna try to stop saying oh my God, okay? I'm gonna try, I'm trying, okay? Alright, so that's that. Let me get out of this. Okay, what's next? For every handmade beanie sold, Make, Give, Live donate a beanie to a charity. Kansas said this year revenue had grown more than 1,000% compared to last year. Wow, that's very impressive. I think I read this at other places too. I read that, but let's read the thread. He usually have some good thread. Okay. A person involved with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's tour to New Zealand in 2019 approached Make, Give, Live for a hat to give to a royal couple while the Duchess of Sussex was pregnant with Archie. Kanza said it came as a total surprise when she saw a photo of Prince Harry holding Archie, who was wearing a different hat by Make, Give, Live in January. We went to bed not knowing what to make of it. Okay, the next morning we were flooded with orders and saw a new article about Meghan buying 2 beanies in the next size up. Okay, we went through our orders and surely enough there were 2 orders addressed to Windsor's with the email address ending with Royal UK that we had totally missed. I just feel like the same way what I did this past weekend. I mean, it wasn't much, but I felt like I had to support her, like my hairdresser, because I haven't gone to her. I usually go to her at least 2 times a month or something, but during the pandemic, I haven't gone at all. So I needed some conditioner. My hair is breaking. Me taking care of it is a nightmare. So instead of going online, buying online, I contacted her. I said, do you have anything? I explained to her my situation. Do you have anything? And she's like, I'll put something together for you. I was like, fine. And I waited. I was going to wash my hair the following day when I contacted her, but she didn't get it ready until certain time. So I waited to buy it from her. So it's small little gesture like that. You help small businesses. So, I mean, it wasn't much, but I would rather give her the money than knowing she could provide and she know how my hair type is. So, yeah, I just thought of that. Okay, next tweet. Okay, 6 hours ago. That's the point, though. They want to pursue Meghan even more aggressively than they currently do, but they need to separate them in order to protect the White Prince, who they hope to bring back into the fold for re-education. Okay, what is going on here? There must be something. Okay. Okay, so I follow her. How come I didn't see this? So she retweeted. Okay, so that's her again. That's her original post. Let's see what's the original post. They love to complicate the simplest thing. Okay, the Sussexes can hang on to the QCT and patronages without being working royals. Other non-working royals like the York ladies have patronages. For me, the relevant question up for review are, okay, already gone. Military appointment for Harry, already gone. HRA titles, don't use. Security funding, they already pay. NDAs, royal don't have them. Okay, so that was the thread. Okay, so she was responding. Okay, that's another branch here. She was responding to this. Okay, Victoria Rederman. Okay, December 26, 2 days ago. Karen, okay, it is well documented. They have paid for their own security since April 1st. The rolling eye. Prince Charles' account clearly state they have not received any funding from Charles since April 1st. Google is your friend. Google is your friend. So there's 15 respond here. What's going on? That's another branch. Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna try not to say. Okay, I read that whole thread. The derangers truly deranged. She asserted that Harry signed an NDA as if he no longer family. So basically, she's saying when a when a royal family member moves to another country, they sign an NDA. Okay, I'm gonna try not to branch out again because there's 6 comment here. Now I get the concern for NDA. NDA wasn't a concern at the time of departure because they thought they would fail. Now that Harry and Meghan have massive platform, the British royal family want them to commit to not sharing their experiences as working royals. They need to cover their behind. Okay, also, why is HRA style complicated when both York sisters have it? That's a little bit different because they are blood. I'm just saying, okay? This HRH, Royal Highness, they blood. This, let me see, there is no complication. The derangers fear that after March 31st, all their dreams will be shattered. So they're trying to make the most of the final few months where they can pretend they read the Queen's thought and troll on her behalf. I also feel that they are thinking that if the Sussexes have been successfully rich with the HRH, they'll be richer with HRH. They forget that no one outside the UK cares about HRH. That's true. Alright, without, she correct herself. Do royal courtiers sign NDAs because they leak like a sieve? Yet Harry and Meghan are supposed to sign NDAs. How Hollywood of those royalists to demand NDA. Okay, it's just fascinating that royal watchers think that any truth revealed about the royal family will be so damaging to them. Are they not nice people then? You would assume, because they want spotlight, so you would assume that if they talk about them, it will be beneficial to them. But they're so evil, everything that probably other people experience of them, it's not that good. this. So the NDA thing, are they hoping Meghan will be forced to sign one? So they said they will never come out, but the island can still demonize her. Okay, so let me read some of these and then I want to go to the last part. Okay, I hope the US PR specialist saw this post without correction made to her tweet. It is so good. Hopefully share with her. Okay, she would have known PR if it did a jazz number across her face. All she does is whip up hate with Meghan, but blacks immediately. You call her out. Okay. I can only imagine. I mean, if you think about it, okay, I think I'm gonna stop reading here. If you think about it, okay, NDA, okay, royals don't have them, okay. What does it stand again? I think it's when you don't talk about certain things. Okay, let me make sure. Okay, non-disclosure agreement. I forgot what it stands for, but I knew it's when you can't, you sign an agreement where you don't where you don't talk about things. Okay, so what is a non-disclosure? Okay, is a legal binding contract that establishes a confidential relationship. The party or parties signing the agreement agree that sensitive information they may obtain will not be made available to any others. Okay, so that's what's going on here. What I feel here, okay, royals don't have them. Okay, if, let me see, what was I thinking about this? I think Harry and Meghan are, I think, nice enough. Even if they don't sign it, I don't think they'll go out and blab their mouth and say negative thing about the royals. However, I don't think Meghan will ever sign that because of her experience at the royal, when the, what do you call this, when the tabloid was going at it, were pretty much having a field day at her expense, saying all those negative things, and they prevent her from talking. So I don't think Meghan will ever sign this, because what usually happen is, remember, the tabloid are pretty much, the UK tabloid that is, are pretty much the royal family's kind of mouthpiece. So the royal family could get away with a lot of things when, they could talk to the reporters and say, talk about this on the, on their platform. And Meghan cannot sue the royal family about it because it's not them who's saying it, it's the British media. So if Meghan were to sign that, and then it will almost be like when she was back over there, okay? Where they could go and insult her as they please, but she cannot talk about it. If Meghan were to sign this, that means she's not that bright. But I don't think Meghan is too bright for this, okay? Meghan is too bright for this if she were to sign it. But if you look at the lawsuit, the copyright lawsuit that's going on, remember, I think she's still trying to be nice, walking in a fine line with the royal family too, even though the negativity, I mean, we are seeing the outside of things, but between them we don't know what's really going on with family, in the background, but we are seeing the headline. So I think Meghan is still trying to walk in a fine line because of Harry, okay, with the royal family. Because when she went to, what is it, I think she want the judge to do a, how do they call this, a summary of the lawsuit, right? So which means she's trying not to get people, like, because once the lawsuits start going, the trials start going, things gonna come out, all bets are off, because you're trying to rebuild your reputation and all of that. So all bet will probably be off. But I think Meghan is still trying to walk a fine line. And if the judge allowed the summary, I think it's for the benefit, not only for the royal family and also for Meghan's dad. And I don't think Meghan really wants to stir the pot in that way. All right, so that's what I think. If they sign, if they're ever to bring this up to her for her to sign, I'd be very skeptical. I don't think she'll sign it, because it's like she's trapping herself again. Okay, because she wants her voice. Why would she sign that? Okay, she's already doing that right now. You never hear her speak about anything, meaning that the royal family part. Okay. And the royal family knows too, because if Meghan start talking, look at what happened to Diana. What we're hearing about Diana, things that she recorded. It's not pleasant. So they have to be careful with Meghan. The only thing I will say here, I mean, it's just my opinion here. The only thing I will say is Meghan does a private recording, put it in a vault. God forbid when she died, that could come out after she died. Give it to someone who she truly trusts, once she died, and then they could make it public. But while she's alive, too many back and forth. It's not good. All right. So the suit had a get together. I might have come across yesterday's tweet. I might have read a couple of them. They were having a get together. There was a special guest, and the squads, the clown that they are. They were hoping for Meghan to show up, but I don't think Meghan showed up. It was someone else. Okay, let's look at the pictures since we have it. That's during Suit. Okay. Lately, I found out when I really hate a character, I realize they are that good. That's how good. Because I hated him in the Suit. And then I took myself out of the bubble and I realized he is that good of an actor for me to hate him. There's two people was it Haves and Have Nots when I used to watch it. What's her name? I forgot her character name. Yeah, I forgot her character's name. But I hated her in that show. And then I was like, oh, she is that good for me to hate her. Alright? He is one of the villain in Suit. But he is that good. He is that good. There he is here again. They're all good, but for me to hate him that much, that means he's really that good. Alright. Oh, there's 3 comments. They're praying. They're praying. That's Michelle. I guess they were waiting to see if Megan would show up. The squad or something. Okay. Please, God, please, please. Okay, next one. Okay, wow. Let's see here. The 1.56 billion face masks that have been entered our ocean in 2020 are there for the long run. They will remain in the ocean for 450 years or more, and they'll break into smaller pieces. I did come out water bear. Okay. Don't they have... I mean... First of all, people should know how to dispose them. That's the first step to prevent that. But the second thing is the result of people who's not putting them and disposing them in the right place. But I think there are some stuff that I've seen happen where they clean the ocean. I mean, if there's a huge pile in one location, I think the government should try to do something to clean it up. That's that. I'm not gonna go in it. Okay, it's all about sex trafficking. Okay, that's politics. Okay, my last video, oh my goodness, it's coming out today, and it's about Kamala Harris, who let one of those small business owners to talk. It was hilarious. I had fun reading it, and then I went off. And then that video, I have 2 versions of it. One is gonna go on YouTube, one is gonna go on Patreon, because I went off. Okay, I've been watching some TikToks from SB. What is it? It's SB. I don't know what SB. Montecito, and there's no way Harry's going back to that wicked island anytime soon. He lives in a freaking paradise. Okay, what are some of the comments? There must be something. Okay, I've been watching TikTok. Okay, and it's his own home. Okay, tongue twister. Caesar TikTok, California. Let's see here. So she shared that. Let me see. I'm not on TikTok, so I don't know if I'll be able to see it. So this is it. What the... Oh my God, people on TikTok are crazy. What's going on now? Oh, now I'm hooked. Okay, let me get out of here. I'm starting to get hooked here. I'm watching those videos. Let me go back to... Okay, okay. So the part that I wanted to see was the Montecito part, Santa Barbara. Next tweet. So they're saying pretty much Harry's in paradise. There's no way he's gonna go back to Shadow Island, pretty much. Okay, Hilary Montel. I'm pleased that it's the marriage that survived and the connection with the monarchy that has to go, because I think almost all of us will have bet that if she left, she'll have to live alone. Okay, Esponet. Okay, she retweeted that. I think that Meghan was too good to be true. She was a smiling face, an adult institution. She cheered the nation up no end, or at least men and women of goodwill. I do think abnormal racism has been involved. Okay, what is going on? Okay, oops. I'm one of those people who knew he would live with her, and thank God I was right. Okay, let's go on that tweet. That's Harper Bazaar. So that's the original tweet. I remember seeing her on only one show. She likes Sean Smith. Okay, they're talking about okay, forget that one. What is this? I walked myself all the way to IG to comment on this post, but fortunately for me, the account owner has limited comments. Then I came across this quote: "The British royal family, royal commentators, and their multiple social media accounts see nothing wrong with how they treated Meghan." Okay. You can't change someone who doesn't see an issue in their action. Okay, so this is the thread. Let me read that last one. What is this one? This is a thread. An Instagram page that like to lie about the Sussexes. Okay. Many fan pages for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex claim that the royal family, quote, left the Sussexes to the wolves, end quote, during their stint as working royals. The truth is that the Sussexes made the decision that resulted in the negative stories about them in the press. Because, wow, why am I reading this? The royal family gave the Sussexes the best tours, which they should have been able to discharge faithfully with no drama. The next one, Meghan was giving over $1 million to build a Duchess-worthy wardrobe. What? Okay. They were able to take multiple private jets. Okay. I'm saying okay, that doesn't mean I agree with it. Okay, they were giving Frogmore Cottage and had it renovated to their taste at no expense to themselves. I guess they're trying to I think one of the Sussex squad from Sussex podcast was saying if we don't tell the truth or write the thing, because they're trying to rewrite history here. I mean, this is just as recently, the year hasn't even ended when the actual thing that happened. They're really trying to rewrite history, to really dumb down the people who wasn't even following. Then Harry and Meghan paid the thing back. Okay, that's one thing. All right, the next thing is the palace adjusted its own press strategy from, quote, no comments, end quote, to allow Meghan to refute several articles that she found unsavory. What? Are we living in a different universe? Really? Further, the Sussexes didn't have to become full-time working royals right away. They could have become part-time royal for the first few years of their marriage in order to have an adjustment period like the Cambridges. They chose not to. Also, they could have become private citizens and not working royals, but both promised the Queen that serving the crown as working royal was what they wanted. Where is she getting? I mean, this part here, I could understand. They wanted to help, okay, because there was a lot to do. But just like the Cambridge, okay, let me leave this alone, this paragraph alone. Because I think I came across another tweet that says, let me fix that. Okay, the Sussexes went into life as working royals, fully aware of what to expect. Yes, people who have an idea of what to expect, but that once they are in it, that's not how they treated them. Okay, they choose to disregard warnings and suffer the consequences. Their fan page just can't accept that their idols could handle public scrutiny. What? We are definitely living in a different universe. I don't even follow the royals that much for me to know this is BS. Okay, or they clearly stalked the Sussex squad. Okay, I gave you a nice house, money, and private plans, so your feelings, mental health don't matter. Also, if they had apt for Cambridge Space or Learning Period, they will still be in training. Co's assistant and boss have still not gotten a hang of it, and she's still searching for her voice. That's true. They hardly travel private. Okay, the few times they did was when Archie was just born and Elton John offered them his plane. During tours, okay, I don't know what's this. They mostly flew commercial. Ireland visit was per train. They ignored the full fact that Meghan's former work became almost impossible. Okay, once the relationship got public, she was stalked by press. They broke into her home. Oh, they did that? They broke into her home? I didn't know that. Okay, that's something to look on. Okay, and on the Tig trolls gathered. Okay, the studio arranged security for her to pick her up and bring her home safe. Okay, what else was she supposed to do? Last, why do they think the hate was justified? Come on. Okay, I don't want to branch out. Okay, why? Okay, that's where I was. Okay, I won't fault them for not protecting her when she was a girlfriend. Okay, I understand that too. But where I have issue was when they turned a blind eye to the abuse. I also agree with that. Told her not to defend herself and sold her out to cover their own skins when she became part of the family. Oh, I agree with her 100%. Yeah, okay, this one said, this is the one that I said they fixed it. Fix it to her. I mean, fix it for her. So this is the Sussex squad fixing it, okay? The Sussexes were giving tours, not the best one, but they charmed the people everywhere they went. Just read the reaction and stories of the people they encountered. Okay, that's the first one. Meghan and Kate receive about the same amount of money to spend on clothes if record of the Duchy of Cornwall are to believe. Meghan owned a lot of expensive pieces she wore prior, okay, to getting married, since you know she was already a millionaire. Next one. Apart from the private jet they used for their vacay right after Archie was born, which wasn't the Queen's jet, okay, every single airplane they took was either commercial or state aircraft for official visit. Next, okay, Frogmore Cottage was gifted to them by the Queen, just like she gifted almost every grandchild of hers with an estate. And unlikely any grandchild, they were flamed for it by the press with not one word from Harry and Meghan to set the record straight. They had it renovated simply because it was due for renovation. Anything interior they wanted was paid from their own pocket. Okay? The no comment policy is pure BS, simply applies to Meghan only because the Queen just like, okay, she gave almost, okay. Her own pocket, something is repeated. Okay, no comment policy is pure BS, simply applied to Meghan only because the palace had refused stories of other royals prior and after Meghan married, and Meghan herself said she was left unprotected. Okay, there were 246,525 articles written about Meghan between May 2019 and April 2020. There were about 96,460 articles on Kate during that same time. Public scrutiny is one thing, unhinged, hateful obsession another. I'm tired, the squads are on point on everything. Okay, let's see here. Wow, every single thing written is a lie. I couldn't believe what I was reading. It's like we live in a different time zone, or not time zone, lifetime pretty much. And they're trying, as soon as the thing just happened, they're trying to rewrite history. This is not what happened. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm sorry I'm saying oh my God. Okay, they gave them the best tour is hilarious. They went because they were requested. Meghan was pregnant during two and just post-birth at 1, still fully breastfeeding an infant. No other royal did that ever. What a crap. Okay, they will get a very detailed comment from me. Ooh. Ooh, they like that comment section because they know we gonna light their ass up. Report as spam multiple times. They are stupid, weak thoughts. Okay, I mean, you posting it here, let's shed light on it instead of, they know they can't handle it's like they throw flame. The flame meaning the lies, and then they rush and close the door. Okay, because they know they can't take it. Well, that was a lot of delusional BS. She lied that they only donate they only donate $10 to Mayhu. Not surprisingly, she limit the comment because she know her followers won't call her out. Okay, or the whinging, whining. Okay, they think people don't read and follow news. This is just gaslight. Yeah, this person living in La La Land. Okay, Megan had to have a lot of money to have a wardrobe that will satisfy the queen. Can you consider Granny's reaction if Megan show up to function in jeans with holes in the knee? Racist abuse called public scrutiny. Okay, right? Let me go there. Let me go there. She's gonna let her thought. She's gonna spill her tea over there. Another day, another one of the unhinged xenophobic Kate Middleton fans who call themselves Kate Derangers. Every line written is a lie. Yep. And spread further hate on Meghan. Absolutely disgusting. They're gonna get a detailed comment from me dismissing their lies. Okay, yikes. They hate Sussexes but still watching, and they still use Meghan, Harry, and even Archie name for followers, gaining to disgusting. This is why I don't rush to follow people. And this is why I didn't change my YouTube name or even on Twitter. I don't want to, use the Sussex name to lure people in, and then when they come in, they may realize that's not what all I'm about. All right, so that was okay. All the things they say she got came with an entire nation being pissed her ass got it, even though other got it. But they have to repeat the lie and continue to narrative because U.S. media is starting to be involved in the narrative, and they know this shit will not fly anymore. I understand. That makes sense. So now because the U.S. pretty much woke up on their La La Land, their hypnotism when Trump was around. So they know people's not gonna buy their BS. But I would assure you, guarantee you, if Trump were to be elected, this same nonsense would have carried over. Okay, would have carried over because that was the I guess the thing that was going on. But people are not buying their nonsense. Okay, I need to wake my husband up because it's 8 o'clock on the dot. He needs to get up. All right. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.